Hi, my name is Arun Sharma. Today I am presenting code for a famous game, Mastermind, using flowchart and UML diagram. This game is played by two players or a computer and a player. One player is code maker who creates a code using four packs of the color, of a different color or a same colors in a sequence. Other player is called the code breaker. He decodes the code using the packs and the clue provided by the code maker. Here we have a mastermind game flowchart. Initially, player is being asked whether he want to play a game. If he says yes, the code maker create a code. Display game board is being shown. Breaker guess a code. Game board is updated with his guess code. If the code match, the player is set as winner. If doesn't, then first thing we check whether the max moves achieved. If the max moves are achieved, then the game is set as game lost. In case else, uh, uh, code maker gives a clue to the maker. Using the code clue, the code maker again tries, and this loops continue until either the player win or he lose because of the max move achieved. Here we can see that the mastermind game UML diagram. Here we have a mastermind class, which basically has print menu, which response and blanks and print feedbacks. So in this scenario, we are basically printing the board. We are using the response and blank in order to basically set up the current clues and current guesses, and the feedback using the four pegs to give the clue. In the code breaker class, we basically have a attribute count attempts, which basically counts how many number of attempts are uh, uh, been uh, used currently by the code breaker. It has a maximum attempt to check whether maximum attempt achieved. If maximum attempt achieved and the code is not successful, then basically the status of the game is set as lost. If the max attempt is not achieved and uh, and the uh, code breaker is not able to just match the exact code, he's been given the clue by the code breaker as a feedback using the four packs, and then he keeps on trying. So here the code check codes basically checks whether the code is successfully been break or the max attempts achieved. And if let's say max attempt achieved, then it prints the loss, that you lose the game. Try whether better try next time. If the player wins, then it shows player win, and the congratulations message has been printed. Else the player keeping trying to guess the code using the clues. The feedback class has actual code in it, actual code as a attribute, guess code as a attribute being passed to it, and then it has two inputs helps to check whether all the pegs are being which pegs are being basically selected, and give the feedback as a clue using the white and the black pegs. Um, and There is a class player which is used as to basically store the name of the player. It is associated with the code breaker, as well as it is associated with the feedback uh, code breaker uh, code makers also. The create code, basically this class creates code using all the numeric inputs used from the code breaker, and there is a class color pack, which basically convert the number the digit number into the color. um, and there is a custom print class which basically display the characters Basically, this help to basically create a uh, mastermind board game. Thank you. Thanks for your time.